fin feather fur outfitters. And recently I had an opportunity to fish with my buddy Ryan from the Milan store. We had been going out quite a bit fishing for smallmouth. But something that I didn't mention the last few times is I've been bringing home a limit of walleye. And we're going to talk a little bit about what this time of year, when it gets cold, the water temperatures get in the low 50s to even in the 40s. A great bait which you can catch both smallmouth and walleye on, and that's a blade bait. So I have a couple of the same blade baits, but I like to modify mine. They use a split shank hook, which is, if you look on the hook, it will separate like that. See the split in there? Where I don't particularly like that. I like to put a split ring and a treble hook, preferably a bigger split ring than what I have on here, even like a number 5 split ring. I think it hangs up a lot less onto the bait. That's the one disadvantage about using this bait. The hooks want to hook on top or just get hung up on different parts of the bait. With the split ring, a larger split ring like a number 5 and a number 4 hook, with the split ring you get less hang-ups, and I think you actually get a better hookup ratio. So we did catch some smallmouth the last time we were out. Ryan's fishing a blade bait, I'm fishing a tube, catching fish on both of them. But most of the fish we caught were walleye, and we caught them on blade baits. All the smallmouth we caught the last time out, we almost were dead sticking tubes, where we just cast the tube out, leave it sit for 2, 4, 5, 10 seconds, move it a little bit, leave it sit for 4, 5, 10 seconds, move it a little bit, and they would come up and hit it. We could not catch a fish on a blade bait, which is really unusual this time of year. I think the front kind of had an effect on that, but it didn't seem to bother the walleye because we just killed the walleye. How many are we allowed to have? I'm trying to get it where it doesn't get tangled in it. I'm going to grab that one this time. Sometimes it gets hung up. Yeah, but sometimes if it gets hung up, it doesn't do easy. One of my favorite blade baits is going to be the Vibey. We got them in all different colors. If you're fishing for walleye, a lot of times different colors work really well. But it seems like the smallmouth I do much better with either gold or silver. Depending on what the light conditions and the weather conditions are, I'll bop back and forth to see which one the fish want a little bit more. Not saying that the smallmouth won't hit colored baits, it just seems like the walleye have a tendency to hit them more. If you're only taking 2 out there, take a silver and a gold, and you're going to catch fish no matter what. And another brand we have, if you want to follow me here, Dave. So we have the V-Rod, we have the Head, and then we have the Hog-Eye brand. So that's another option. The most of them are, I think, more steering towards the walleye or some other species of fish, because a blade bait, you can use it year round. A lot of guys will cast it and just kind of work it back. When I'm fishing walleye or smallmouth, I prefer a vertical, almost vertical presentation, but that's not always feasible. What we were doing is seeing the fish on active target, we would cast to them and work the baits up. The one thing a lot of people do, I think, too often is they want to really jerk the rod up. And occasionally that will work. Sometimes the fish actually want it more aggressive, but most of the time what you want to do is just kind of lift it up and let it fall. Lift it up, let it fall. Lift it up, lift it up, let it fall. I'm trying to keep it like a foot or less if I can when I work the bait. I'm working mine on a fluorocarbon. You could use braid. I like a little bit softer rod, not super stiff, but even the last time we were out, I was switching between a medium fast action and a medium heavy. You just got to watch that. If you're fishing braid, you would definitely want a little bit softer rod, otherwise you'd rip the hooks out. It's just one of those things that's going to happen. Just plan on losing a lot of fish, but you do catch a lot too. But like I said, even ice fishing, the guys will use them. Not just Swedish pimples, but the blade baits work good. This is Kevin at Fin Feather Fur Outfitters. I hope you enjoy the video and get out there, catch some fish, and I hope you catch the fish of your lifetime. Two.